Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix here at European Race Night here in the streets of Baku, and we're here for European Race Night Division 1 Round 8, I believe it is currently. I'm really looking forward to this. I'm Dame Zero, alongside me is Mr. ERN Storm. How are you doing today, David?
I'm doing just fine. Really looking forward to a track that you actually can race on. Monaco track is
Yeah.
nothing enjoyable at all for me. It's boring.
Yeah, Monaco was definitely not fun for me either. No drivers yet currently going out on the grid, but at least, David, you can overtake here. You really can overtake here in Baku. There's a couple of corners that you can send it into. You've also got the big, long straight down in that DRS zone, so that's really going to help the drivers. And apparently, David, rain at the end of the race. End of the race. So that is coming from the drivers themselves, and that is an update for us, so that's always good. So we have got an update, so it is going to be dry most of the race, but it could get spicy towards the end as Bruno Will and ERN Boots are the first people out on track. Bruno Will, so far this season, has really done well this season so far. He's got a lot of points himself. He had a puncture in China, but still managed to he got second, as far as I know. But he's had a fantastic season, David.
Yeah, this is an amazing driver. It's I'm missing words.
Yeah.
So strong.
I don't know how he does it. He literally every single time, David, manages to pull it out on top, no matter what track it is. And I think Boots has gone round Bruno Will, so Boots will be the first man to cross the line. Connemara is now out on track along with Neo and Nuttall F1, and Boots has lost it. After the castle section.
Oh, he has.
On his outlap, that's a big shame for him. He's lost it in the castle section there. I'm not too sure what went wrong there. I think he may have just lost the back end a little bit there, trying to warm up the tyres.
Yeah, or hit the wall a bit maybe.
Yeah, possibly. I'm just trying to see if he's got wing damage at this current moment in time. Let's see. Yes, no, he doesn't. His wing's fine, so he's not hit the wall. He's not hit the wall with the front of the car, so that's not too bad for himself. So it means he can carry on with his lap. But we'll have to see what happens there. But that's a very strange place to lose it, especially on an outlap, David.
Yeah, a bit strange, but yeah.
Yeah, Bruno Will is about to cross the line and starts his flying lap. We also have 5 people who are still in the pits currently. The rest of the people are currently on outlaps. But we'll go on board now with this man, Bruno Will, heading down to turn 2 and going through now into the DRS. Hot lap enabled, the DRS is enabled down here. As much as you can, get the power down and head into the slow turn 3, which connects to everything as it gets a bit of a lock up there and gets close to the wall as you're meant to do here. Get ready for the right-hander going towards the left and then come up for the double chicane. I think that's coming up here. The left-hander then into the right, gets that nicely done, does Bruno. And I'm wondering, David, do you think Bruno's going to put it on pole today?
Yeah, I do think so. His time trial time is great. I mean, look at the speed through castle section is amazing. The corner speed he has is wow.
Yeah, it truly is amazing. Every week he comes out and absolutely puts on a show for everybody, and he does it once again. He gets very close over that line, and he's done that beautifully. Goes through, now coming onto the back straight where I think there's 3 more corners to go as the classified as we go through 17, 18, 19 and then into 20. Gets it through here. The car can slide going through some of those corners, David, at the speed that you're going, but he's done that very nicely. Coming up to the DRS straight, he's already got the fuel light on before he ends the lap, but here he comes across the line. Here he comes, and there he goes. I want 37.8.
Look at the ERS.
Yeah, he didn't use that much there. Boots does a 38.6, and he has a lot more ERS. He's got 20%. Connor does a 39. Dead Let's just have a look now. Who will be the next man across the line? By the looks of it, it's going to be a Sauber, and I think it's going to be Sardonyx. It is going to be Sardonyx. He's coming towards the line now. He's got DRS enabled. He's got 35% ERS. Hot lap is going. Crosses the line. Where's he going to put it? He puts it P4 with a 139.2. We also have, I think, a Ferrari coming down, and that's Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg is about to go 5th with a 39.2. Also, so very close between Sardonyx and Nate Dogg there. Just a couple thousandths of a second split the two of them. And next, I think, is going to be Relic, about to set a lap on his. About to set a lap behind him is the Avatari of Instinct Will, who's about to cross the line now. He's getting a bit of tow off Relic, so that's going to help him a little bit. And he goes 6th with a 39.2 also. So 3 drivers there, David, already in the 39s. I think it's onto the podium next. No, it's not. It's going to be his teammate Presto, who's starting a lap. Next will be Kenneth, who was boxed. He's not going out for that lap.
Yeah, aborted.
ERN Speedy has aborted his lap. There is a Williams coming down on a outlap. That's Natal. There's a Red Bull behind him.
Presto started his lap.
Presto started his lap. Alfie is about to cross the line now.
Corner 3 now.
In the Red Bull, Alfie puts it 7th with a 39.4, 2 tenths off 7th. The McLaren of BCT Legends puts it in 8th with a 39.7. The Renault now onto the podium is coming across the line. He puts it 9th with a 41.8. Mainly, most of the drivers just getting their bank laps in while they can. And I think the rest of the people are going to be pitting by the looks of it. Just having a quick further look down. Neo is on a outlap. There's a Sauber there, and also another racing point, which is Shoop, who's on an outlap. The next person is a Ferrari, which will be Nate Dogg. So that, I think, David, that is the first ones done. We've got Relic, who's just about to come through the back straight here in Baku. Oh, as he nearly loses it there, gets too much on the curb as he tries to accelerate off it, and that throws him towards. As he hits the barrier! He hits the barrier there on the left-hand side, and that's going to damage an end plate there. That is going to damage an end plate. I'm just going to address someone in the chat. Beardo, I am not the person who commentates on Division 3. I commentate Division 1 and 2. I'm racing Division 3, so it is not me that does it. Notal.
Oh, P3 for Pesto.
Presto goes P3.
38.3.
In
good
the
lap.
Renault. Natal is out on a lap 2, so is Shu. Natal is coming down the DRS straight, correct? He is currently in 13th, and he's now got DRS enabled and heading towards the line. Where is he going to put it? In the Williams, I think. Is this his first race, David? And he puts it 5th with a 39 dead.
Yeah, it's nice.
Is this his first race today, David? Am I correct in saying?
Yeah, I think so. And we also have Alfie on P9.
Alfie on P9 and the Red Bull too, so that's good for them too. Just having a quick look now, here comes the racing point of ERN Shoot, and he's about to come down the back straight as it is now. A lot of drivers still in the pits, not many people have gone out for their second runs. There's still a few drivers in the pits there, let's see what they're going to do. I imagine the end, as always it is in qualifying, David, it's going to be chaotic at the end.
Yeah.
But here comes Shoot. Crossing the line now, what's he going to put it? He's 207 miles an hour, 208 miles an hour as he crosses the line, and he goes 5th.
P5.
With a 3.9 dead. Also, less than 100,000, right, 100th of a second, I think it is. It should be 100th of a second between Shoot and Natal. Oh, Natal goes wide there. Really wide off on his in lap.
Oh,
and
Kenneth has invalid.
Kenneth
he does another lap.
Yeah, he's on an out lap anyway, David, so he should be
okay. Sorry.
No, it's okay. He should be okay.
He lost a lot of ERS, so...
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Maybe he just forgot to turn it off. But he's just started his lap now.
Yeah.
Which is good for him. Neo's invalidated his lap, so he's not going to get a lap in either. Just trying to see throughout now who is on a lap. Natal is coming in, so will Shoot. Outlaps for Bruno, so I actually think the next person who is going to cross the line, David, is Kenneth. So let's go on board with him and let's see how he does. He's going into Sector 2 now. Does he get a purple Sector 1? No, he doesn't, and he's not going to be... We can't see if he's any quicker on his time, David, because he's not set a lap currently. But the difficult part of this track, David, is this section here. where it's slow here. You can cut this corner really
nice.
a lot without invalidating it. And you can go through here into the castle section. Look how tight that is. Got to commit the car into it and hope it doesn't hit the wall if you get the right line. And it gets that beautifully.
I have a good tactic through castle section. Just full throttle on gear 4 and close your eyes.
David, to be honest with you, I think that's going to be mine too. It's probably going to be the best way. It's either that or very strong alcohol to live with Baku. Because honestly, going through that castle section, I just know that I'm going to clip my wing in there at one point in the race.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be good. But Kenneth is now heading towards DRS range. He's in DRS range. He now activates it, heading towards the line, and he backs out of it. He was on a valid lap, but it was nowhere near good enough for Kenneth standards, and he's backed out of that one.
Yeah. I have no idea what his plan is, but that looked like a good lap for me.
Bruno is 1.5 tenths. No, now 5 tenths quicker than his original time, and he nearly loses it. Trying to get the power down, and he saves that one. Absolutely superb once again, and he keeps the foot flat to the floor, and he's 5 tenths up. He would have lost a bit of time there, but let's see where this is going to put Bruno Will. Is he going to put him further up for a provisional pole? He's 2 tenths clear in the minute. What's he going to do? He does a 37.5 and keeps himself on provisional pole with 6 minutes to go. How are you going to improve on that? And who's going to beat it? Connor R, currently in second, coming towards the line. He goes quicker and does a 37.7. Stays within 2 tenths, but isn't good enough.
Also a really good time from Connor.
It really is. That was a really good line. The Haas boys have been dominating Division 2. Here comes Nate Dogg about to cross the line. Nate Dogg goes faster and he puts himself P5 with a 38.7. Now it's another Ferrari. It's going to be ERN Speedy about to cross the line, and he goes 8th with a 39.1. That's a good lap from himself. Sardonyx is about to start his lap. In fact, sorry, he's just come off a lap, so he must have been slower. He must have been slower on that lap, so that's unfortunate for him. Gibby is about to cross the line now. Gibby goes 5th with a 38.6. That's really good for himself. Presto's about to start his flying lap, so he's going out now. Alfie will be the next person to cross the line. Currently on the final lap in the Red Bull. His first race here in European Race Night here for Division 1. And it's going to be interesting to see where he's able to put it. Let's see where he's going. I think Instinct will just put it P5 with a 38.5 too. I didn't see him on the map, unfortunately. Alfie puts it P3 with a 138 dead on his first race. And that's only his second run. We still got the final ones to come. Now there's a Williams about to cross the line on his outlap. There's going to be the 2 Mercedes of Relic. Relic has backed out of his lap, unfortunately. There's going to be a Racing Point of BCC Legends currently in 13th, about to cross the line. He puts it P6 with a 38.4. That's another good lap from himself. And I'm just looking further down. Is Sardonyx? No, it's not Sardonyx. Is it Boots? Oh, no, never mind. They pitted. Connor's also going to pit by the looks of it. Just going to see now onto the podium. Is he on a lap? Yes, he is onto the podium. He's about to come across the line onto the podium. Puts it P8 with a 38.6. So good laps from everybody. In the minute, Stupid's about to start his lap. And then it's another Ferrari of Nate Dogg who will pit. So I think that's the second runs, David, pretty much done for everybody.
Yeah, I'm riding along with Notial F1, and it seems like a bit of lag issues.
Oh, it does look like a bit of lag issues. Oh, very much so. The car's correcting itself everywhere. That's not going to be good for the race. That's really not going to be good for the race. Let's see how we get on anyway. As drivers, I think, are starting to go back out for their out laps now. And most drivers are on their in laps, ready to come back into the pits. Kenneth has just started his flying lap. Not yet set a time, unfortunately. But he's gone out on the medium compound tyre now. Let's see how he's able to do. Just realised I didn't have the tyres up. So everybody apart from Kenneth, David, right now, has done a time on the softs. The only person is going to be Kenneth if he sets this lap.
Yeah, let's hope he does.
Hopefully he does. He's a very good driver, Kenneth. He won the division last season here in European Race Night. He's not had the best of seasons so far, saying that he does still get points every week most of the time, but he's just not had that. He's not hit the ground running this season, has he, David?
Yeah, I agree, but also let's...
Oh, he hits the
He hit the
wall!
wall.
He hits the wall and damages his front wing, and that's really going to hurt him. And by the looks of it, he may get lucky, David, to even get another time in.
That's unfortunate.
That's a big shame there from Mr. Kenneth, and that's really going to hurt him. Really, really going to hurt him. That's such a shame there. The next person on a lap is Neo. Neo is in the racing points. Currently on a lap. Relic is about to start his lap, and everybody's still in the pits. By the looks of it, David, I think we're going to have a DRS train coming down the straight here in qualifying. And I think everybody is going to be looking for a little bit of slipstream to see what they can do. As Bruno has just gone out on his outlap, and instantly I can see down there. Where is Bruno actually? Bruno is ahead of Neo actually. Never mind, I thought Bruno was in the pits. I thought just about. Never mind. Ignore me. I just speak gibberish these days apparently. Neo invalidates going into the final corner before the straight, and Neo has invalidated that attempt. The next person on a lap is Relic. Relic, unfortunately, both Mercedes, in fact, David, have not put a time in yet. So that's really not good from them.
Wait, I'm trying to invite someone.
Yep, not a problem. You carry on doing what you need to do, good sir. As now Relic is heading towards the castle section. Let's see if he's able to get through, unlike his Mercedes teammate. Up to third gear, down. Not many drivers put it down into second. Some people do, some people don't. Keeps it in third all the way through the castle section there, and along into this, it's not really a straight, there's two corners in it, but it basically is a straight, as we say, flat through the entire way. And I'm just looking at the outlaps, and I'm looking, and I can see people have Notel has retired in the pits, so that's new. He's retired in the pits before his final run, so unless he thinks that he can't go out and get another run. I know there is the glitch with Codemasters, and it's awful. But Relic is about to approach the DRS zone. He's currently on 201 miles an hour, 202 as he hits the DRS. This will take him all the way up to 210 miles an hour as he crosses the line. And he crosses the line and he does a 138.6. That's all he's managed to muster for this qualifying session, unfortunately. Gibby's about to start his flying lap. He started his. Let's have a quick look. Has anybody else started his? Bruno Will has started his, in fact, and he's about to come down the back straight, and he's 1/10 up on his time, currently with a 37.5. Let's see what he does when he crosses the line. He's about to cross the line now. Let's see where he's going to do. He does a 37.3. He goes even quicker, and he keeps himself on provisional pole. Is anybody going to be able to beat that today? I'm not sure it's going to happen, but let's see. Let's find out. Let's see who the next person is going to cross the line here to put a lap in. Gibby is in the braking zone, or the runoff area there, and it's like Austin Powers here. He's trying to get the car out, and he really can't. He's going backwards and forwards, not having the best of days down there, is Gibby. But let's carry on. Let's see who is going to cross the line next. By the looks of it, it's going to be a Mercedes of Kenneth who's trying to settle that. But I think it might be the racing point of... It's not Shoof, so that must mean it is Neo, but he's on an outlap. So there's another Mercedes, which will be... Is it Relic? Is Relic going to be setting a lap here? It must be Relic. Yeah, Relic will be the first man to set a lap, or is he on an in-lock? Because I'm sure he just set a lap. No, he's on an in-lock. He's on an in-lock. Don't mind me. This is what my head's like all the time. I just talk. Don't mind me. Alfie, I think, will be the next person to set a lap. Currently in P4 on his European Race Night debut with a 38.0. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can put it in the top 3 on his debut. But it's going to be it's very close between him and Presto. But it's going to be hard for him to beat Connor. But he's trying to get a bit of slipstream there off Relic. He uses that to his advantage, and he stays before and doesn't go much quicker, and that's unfortunate for himself. BCT Legends just went P7 with a third. No, he didn't even go quicker, unfortunately, for BCT Legends. Sardonyx is about to cross the line on an invalidated run, so that's a shame for him. Shoof is invalidated his run too. Instinct Will is coming across the line now. Instinct Will goes quicker but doesn't improve. Next will be ERN Speedy, by the looks of it, who's invalidated his run. Get out the way, Speedy. Gibby's coming, or is he going to give Gibby a bit of slipstream? Gibby's invalidated his run as well, so that's a shame there. Onto the podium as he backs out of his lap too. Nate Dogg is about to start his flying lap and has been given permission to start his flying lap. So, fair enough, Goldmasters. You like to ruin our games, we'll ruin you. Damn you. The Haas of Connemara has also backed out of his lap, so has Boots. So there's going to be no improvements in the top 6. So the top 6 is going to remain the same. The last person on a lap is going to be Nate Dogg in the Ferrari. So, considering, David, that is going to be qualifying wrapped up. Bruno Will, once again, puts it on pole with a 37.3. 5 tenths, or should I say 4 tenths quicker than Connemara. Now that's a big gap there between the two Haas boys. Doesn't exist anymore, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's happened to it. Anyway, that wraps up qualifying, and I don't think the Ferrari managed to put a lap in there, so that's a shame. But we've got Bruno Will on pole, Connemara in second, Presto in third, so that rounds up the top 3 positions. Alfie, on his debut, puts it in P4. We also have Natal in P5, and I think it's on his debut too. Boots, BCT Legends, Instinct Will, and onto the podium along with Relic, round up the top 10. 2 people have followed in the past since we started. Natal, thank you for following, and Spar, thank you for following too. We do appreciate it down here at European Race Night. So, after that qualifying, David, what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, the time from Bruno Will, yeah, that's fast.
Insane.
And good to see all the new guys who did put in some good times in their first qualifying. Shame for Kenneth and General Marrow for not setting a lap, but yeah, let's see what they can do from then, and let's hope everyone has read the rules and regulations, especially the new guys, because we don't want to make a new lobby.
So welcome then, ladies and gentlemen, to the streets of Baku City here in Azerbaijan, and it's very exciting to be here. There's 20 corners here in Baku, and it makes for the longest, second to longest track in the calendar this season for us. It's 330 metres down to turn 1 from the grid, and it's going to be interesting to see who can get down there into turn 1. 2 DRS zones here. There's one after turn 2, and then there's one after turn 20 down the back straight. The safety car back out on track there. Will it be involved here today? Who knows, but we're only here to find out, and that's what we are here to find out. Here, the European Race Night, Division 1, and it's live! I'm very much looking forward to this, Let's have a look quickly, David, at the driver standing. So currently, it's Bruno Will in the Haas with 142 points, and it's also Presto behind him with 112. So he is the closest man currently, staying behind Bruno Will. But then the gap gets really big, unfortunately, David, to Boots in third with 51 points, joint with Connemara.
Oof, yeah, Bruno Will's times is something else, but yeah, let's hope that we have some people that can challenge him in the race. Connor has some great pace, and yeah,
he really does. Connor joined in late too as well. I think was he 3 races late? Am I right in saying, David, or something like that? He joined in a bit further in, didn't he?
Yep.
And he's put himself already into P4, joint third with Boots, so that's really good for him, and he can go ahead here today. And he's currently second on the grid, so that could really help him. But just looking now at the constructors' standings, Haas are at the top with 198 points, the 2 drivers that locked out the front row there today. Renault are behind in second with 122 points. Alfa Romeo in third with 93. Williams in fourth with 88. And then Mercedes in fifth with 68. So the constructors between second and fourth can be quite close, especially if both drivers get good results, it can really help the constructors for them there today.
Yeah, Haas is so strong in constructors, and yeah, I drive a Haas too, but I did not bring in any points yet. Yeah, oh, wait, I got 13, so.
You had Spain, didn't you? Did you not get a podium in Spain?
No,
Did you
I
not?
died on lap 1 in Spain.
No, you didn't.
Oh, no,
No,
not Spain, not Spain.
I was going to say.
I got 12 points in Spain and 1 point in Monaco, so I have 13 now.
Oh, right, so you were 4th in Spain.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay. I was going to say you didn't die on lap 1 because you did
No,
that.
no.
You did that overtake,
No,
didn't
sorry.
you?
Yeah. A
Yeah.
couple of overtakes.
You're
That was a
confusing
good
me now,
race.
David. You're the man who's driving
Yeah,
the
sorry,
car.
sorry. I was about to get used to die on lap 1
Yeah, that's true.
like 4 or 5 times in a row. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Are you looking forward to Baku tomorrow, David? Especially with these drivers here who are about to go out in Division 1. You're in Division 2, I'm in Division 3. How are your views for Baku coming up for tomorrow?
Yeah, I've done all right with practice and all right TT time and yeah, all right in short qualifying. So yeah, I'm feeling quite strong as long as I keep myself off the wall.
Are you nervous for the castle section?
Yes.
Oh, God. Who isn't scared of the castle
I mean,
section?
I think like 10 times I have been up 2.5, 3 tenths on my lap in time trial and lost it all through castle section. So I gave up.
Yeah, it is a horrible set of corners around
Yeah.
that area. David, we're nearly ready for the start here for the formation lap. Who are your predictions here for today?
Yeah, I'm going to say Bruno Will and Connor, and I'm going to say Presto for P3.
Presto for P3. So that's going to be very interesting to see today. I think I'm going to go with Bruno today. You know what, David? I have a gut feeling about something, and I'm not trying to commentate as curse here, David. But I don't know why. I have a feeling that the two Haas boys are going to make contact with each other today. There's going to be a Haas implosion today here
Let's
at
hope
Baku.
not.
Now, if there is, that could really turn this race on its head. But we shall see. We shall see, David. We never know.
Yeah.
We never know.
Yeah.
But
Agree.
Another feeling that I have, David, is that Alfie will get a podium in his first race. He's currently sat in P4, David, in the Red Bull.
Yeah, maybe.
And he could, and I'm really rooting him on because I'm part of the Red Bull team. He's just I'm lower down, but we got to root on the boys as you root on the Haas boys. But I think he could get a podium today, especially in the position. He's sat in prime position. He's got the 3 podium spots ahead of him. And all it takes is then just to overtake that person if we can get him. And that's him into the podium places.
And also interesting what Canil and Neo Zephyr can do from behind.
Yeah, that's
both
true.
on mediums.
Let's have a quick look. I forgot to get everything up, so you just reminded me of that, David. Thank you very much. So yeah, all of the top 10 have gone for softs, obviously because Speedy and Saldana disqualified.
Speedy. Oh my
for
god.
Making contact with each
Starting
other.
on cold tires.
They're going to be freezing cold. Freezing cold. So
especially medium and halves.
Yeah.
Not good, guys.
No, really not good. As we're going through the castle section now on this formation lap. But outside the top 10, David, everybody has started. There's 4 people on medium compound tyres and there's 3 people who have picked the hard compound tyres. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes here.
I actually think that soft medium or medium soft is doable here.
Yeah, it probably is medium soft actually. Yeah, medium soft might be doable.
And
that could be a
half tire is not going to be fun on this track.
No, the hard tire, especially even at the start of the race, David, it's going to be so slippy. Because the track's not worn in yet, the tyres aren't worn in. It's just starting on hard compound tyres is like just giving yourself a chopped off leg. You're giving yourself a disadvantage straight away.
Yeah.
So it literally is like breaking your leg off, right? I don't need that anymore. I can still walk perfectly fine and fall over. Then you're wondering, why have I fell over? I wonder why. But here we are then, ladies and gentlemen. We're lining up on the grid currently. Bruno Will on pole, Connor R in second, Presto in third, Alfie in fourth, Natal in fifth, Boots in sixth, BCT Legends in seventh, Instinct in eighth, onto the podium in ninth, Relic in 10th, Gibby in 11th, Nate Dogg in 12th, Shoof in 13th, and we're getting ready for the lights are on. Everything's ready to go here in Baku, and as lights are on, away we go. But Cold Masters ruin everything, so we have to wait even longer. And we're away! And here Connor O got an amazing start! He's already alongside Bruno Will! Connor O's in! Turn 1! And he's got ahead! There's contact there further back between Preston Natal and Boots! And there goes Natal! Off the Williams! Straight in the air and into the barrier! And how has he not been eliminated from this race? After that was absolutely insane. Nate Dogg is trying to fight here with Gibby, and there's a safety car here on lap 1. Wow, oh wow, how was Natal not eliminated from this race?
I saw his leg was crazy going into turn 1.
That was, he got, but from what I saw, he got squeezed against the wall.
Yeah.
That was...
Oof. Outside on turn 1, it's not fun.
The car went straight up into the air, David, and at that point you're just a passenger, and I don't know how he's not broke his wheel off hitting the barrier at the end there either. Somehow he's still in this race, David, is going to be able to pit, get a new wing, and join the back.
However, the start from Connor, my God.
What a start. I completely agree. Connor R, straight, he was already alongside him before turn 1 even hit, and this is one of the shortest runs of the season, David, for in Baku. 330 metres it is from pole position to turn 1, and he was already alongside and already going into turn 1 way ahead of Bruno, so he's got ahead there, and he's done a fantastic job of that.
Yeah, absolutely. But safety car restart on this track is not fun from P1.
No, I imagine so. You've got to be.
He's
decisive.
probably going to be eaten directly, but yeah, let's hope he gets a good exit. And both Kenneth and Neo Zephyr has jumped Sardonyx and Speedy.
Alfie pits, so does BCC Legends, so does Relic, so does Gibby. So does Instinct.
Damage maybe.
Yeah, possibly. So does Neo boxes. So I'm looking a bit up the grid now.
New wing for Legends.
Kenneth has gained
new
8
wing
places.
for Gibby. Oh, Legends and Gibby double stacks.
Oh no. Oh, that's really going to hurt Gibby. Gibby's really going to be hurt here by that. And he needs a new wing, and they're bringing a new wing out from him. The wing wasn't even ready for Gibby.
No, because Legends got a new wing too.
He nicked the wing, that's what he did. He nicked it. He took it away from him. He nicked it. But I'm just looking up the order now, David. Connor's gained 1 place, as we know at the start. Boots gained 2, put himself into 4th onto the podium, put himself in 5th and gained 4 positions. Nick Dogg gained 6 positions in 6th, so did Shoop, 6 positions in 7th. Kenneth gained 8 positions, and he's currently in 8th, so that's a really good start for him. Sardonyx gained 6, and so did Speedy. Speedy gained 4. So some places being made here for Division 1 here, but we'll have to see how it pans out later on in the race. But what a start we had there,
wonder if the hard tires will last to the end.
What for the drivers that just pitted?
Yeah, I mean Relic, Alfie, Instinct, Will.
Yeah. I mean, you got people on mediums too. I think the people on mediums may be banking for another safety car to really help their
probably.
day. The hards possibly could make it to the end, but I think you're going to be having a lot of tyre wear there and risking a puncture. Which will not help his situation. But what I'm more interested about here, David, is how is Conor going to take his safety car restart? Is he going to lash it down the straight as much as he can, or is he going to do a Bottas down at what happened at Mugello?
Let's hope not. He does a Bottas, but I do believe that he is in trouble.
Yeah. turn 1 safety car restart here in Baku
Yeah.
is going to. It's not going to be nice at all. It really isn't going to be nice whatsoever. And I hope it's gonna. I hope he may stay ahead. I hope he doesn't fight. But this, David, could be where my prediction comes into play. A Haas fatality. It could happen.
yeah, it can happen.
Go on, hit each other.
Let's hope not, but yeah.
Go on, be a fatality for everybody. I'm only messing. Come on, boys. Safe, clean racing. That's what we like to see here at European Race Night, and that's what we love to see. But I'm looking also. Alfie must have had wing damage. He was in 4th on the grid. He fell down all the way down to 12. So that's a shame for him. Looking at the list so far, Kenneth is the one that's really taking an interest for me at the minute, David. 8 on 2-lap-old hards. Can go very long in this race. Maybe stick a set of softs on at the end. It could really work out for Kenneth.
Kenneth is always fast on the hards. Always.
It's going to be very interesting to see if he can do it. I think he could put himself in some really, really good points today, Kenneth.
Yeah.
That's, once again, it's in his hands. He's in the points now, but it's in his hands. So we can see how this plays out for him. As I imagine, David, the safety car will be in this lap, and I think Boots has just hit his wing in the castle section. I think he's got front right damage there, David. I can't see currently. Yes, he has he? Yes, he has. He's took his wing off in the castle section. Under the safety car conditions, especially when the safety car is highly likely going to be in this lap, and that's going to kill some chances there for him.
Not good.
That will put him, David, straight to the back. That's safety car in this lap. There we go. Bruno will slow down there. I think he's so used to being at the front that he was holding up the pace there. But
I'm riding along with Bruno during the restart. Yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see. And it's going to be interesting to see what Connor does here. There's already a 1.2 second gap between him and the safety car as they all climb up. Boots nearly goes into the back of Presto there further down. Everyone's going to be squirming around for any space they can here during the safety car restart. As they're all warming up their tyres now, heading towards the line. When is Connor going to go? And he goes! There he goes, there he goes, there he goes! And there he goes, and he's got that really well actually, in fact. And Boots is looking to challenge further down on Presto, and no, he's not going to be able to do that as the all Constantine up now, going into turn 1, looking further down. Did anybody make a move? And there's a Sauber and a Mercedes side by side, and that's Kenneth and Sardonyx, and the Mercedes managed to stay ahead there currently, and that's a very good move there. Natal and Neo. Natal goes down on the inside there, and Natal gets ahead past the racing point. Kenneth is 2 tenths behind Stupid. Is he going to look for a move here? No, he doesn't. He backs out of that. Doesn't go for that move at that time. That was a really good start there from Connor. He played that to perfection. BC Legends and Alfie. Alfie's fell down. And what's happened to Alfie? He was ghosted. He's lost front left end plate damage. He's got damage there in the front left.
Yeah, he let everyone go.
Oh, it's such a shame there from Alfie. He was still ghosted there.
Really respectful of him.
Yeah, really is respectful of him. Just going through the castle section now, further ahead. There's cars stacked behind each other. Hopefully none of them get damaged there in the castle section. Some drivers really close to the back end of each other there, going through the castle section. Some people taking it aggressive. Some people are taking it as fast, as slow as they possibly can to make sure they not get damaged. But that's where it can cost you a lot of time, David.
Yeah. Oh, Sardonyx is right up Kenneth's gearbox.
Yeah, I've been looking at this, David. Sardonyx has been looking feisty from the start. Instinct Will and Natal further back. Natal has lost 2 places there. He's lost his Instinct Will and Gibby, but we go further up. Schufer's alongside here, alongside Nate Dogg in the Ferrari. Schufer in the racing point, he already gets ahead. And Kenneth is going to be looking to get ahead here. Kenneth is going to be looking to do this.
Look at the straight line speed from Kenneth.
It really is. He's going to go down the inside here. In turn 1, he bangs the wall. Schuf nearly loses it on the outside. Relic has also got ahead of BCC Legends. And BCC Legends is going to have threat here from ERN Speedy. And Speedy has to be slow there going through the corner. BCC Legends stays ahead currently. And now this could put ERN Speedy under pressure from the racing point of Neil Zephyr. Neil Zephyr is coming down the inside line here towards turn 3. Is he able to do it? Yes, he is. He gets ahead. and stays ahead there of the Ferrari, and he does well to get that position. The straight line speed of Kenneth down that straight, David, was nuts.
Crazy.
I've lost all my intervals. Oh, I love Codemasters. I can't tell who's close. Okay, I'm just on board with Relic. Relic's really pushing currently at the moment. He's currently P8, 2 places behind his teammate. And he's really pushing, trying to get Sardonyx here. But Sardonyx really looked strong at the start, trying to push with Kenneth. But unfortunately just wasn't able to get a move done and dusted. And unfortunately it's not paid off for him today.
Relic has such a strong racecraft. It's crazy.
Yeah, he really does do well on race day. I'm just looking further up the field. Bruno and Connor. This is where Bruno could have Connor here. Look how close he is to the back of him. He's in the slipstream. He won't get DRS until this lap. And he's just going to use the slipstream and maybe just wait for that moment where he can get DRS from Connor R, which will be going into this corner. DRS has been enabled. So here we go. Here comes Schoof and onto the podium. Pits, in fact. And further back, there goes the McLaren of BCC Legends on Relic. No, is he going to make the move? Oh, Relic nearly loses it. And he doesn't make that move. Bruno now is in DRS range of Connor R, and he's not going to go for it on this occasion. Just looking further down the grid there, David, and we've got BCC Legends who's really close behind Relic Nook there, but here comes Boots onto the podium. No, he's got that Gibby round the outside in turn 3. Is he going to be able to do that? He's got it done! Has he got it done? He went round the outside. Now he's going to go down the inside line. It's Monaco all over again. And here comes Gibby. And is he staying ahead this time? They go side by side once again. And he stays ahead and gets that move done. Once again, Gibby knows how to overtake in the streets. Really good move from him there. Just it takes me back to Monaco, David. Takes me back to Monaco with Gibby. And
wow, look how close Bruno will is.
He can put a car anywhere, can Gibby, but let's have a look at Bruno. Well, oh my God, look how close he is. Is he going to make a move here? No, it would be smart to wait for the DRS zone. Wait for the DRS zone and you can take that move and snatch like candy from a baby. And here he comes now. Look how close he is. He's not trying to make any mistakes here. He's trying to stay in that slipstream. He's got overtake enabled. Is he going to overtake him before the DRS line? And yes, he is. They're alongside the two Haas boys. The Haas boys are fighting, giving him enough room for each other. The Connor R slips in behind, and they both pit. Oh, Connor R! Bruno crashes in the pit lane. Connor R's got damage too. So that's a big, big shame. The Haas boys, it's all unravelled here in Division 1 for them. Connor has hit the has got wing damage, so will Bruno from pitting in the pit lane too, and that's going to ruin both of their races.
Oh my God, they were on the same strategy. Both of them was going to pit on the same lap.
Wow, wow, wow. The predictions have come true. Call me Mystic Dame, because they've come true today, and there goes the two Haas boys. Wow, 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 wow. That was they both. Connor tried to get the slipstream, tried to go in the pit lane, then Bruno turned for the pit lane. Connor's got wing damage, currently 6 seconds ahead of Kenneth. But Kenneth is yet to pit and is on the hard compound tyres, and he's going to be really struggling, David, especially with corners like the castle section. Woo!
Oh.
Yeah, David, right. Me and you have the exact same.
Doesn't look like Connor is losing that much to Kenneth.
No, maybe not actually. He might be doing okay, but he will have to get that wing replaced. And there's a yellow flag, and it's a virtual safety car. Virtual safety car has been deployed and trying to find out what the issue was. David, are you seeing anything?
Must be.
Is it Natal? Natal's letting Presto. He's let Bruno through. Was it Natal?
I don't know.
Oh, it was. His entire wing's gone. His wing is gone. Oh, as he hits the barrier there. And Bruno will. And he's out of the race. He's out of the race. He hits the barrier. Bruno will gets a 5-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags.
What?
Bruno will gets a 5-second time penalty along with Natal being eliminated from the race.
Shit.
For ignoring yellow flags. Wow, oh, wow. This is perfect now for Connor R to pit. Get his wing changed and get back out there. This has really played into his hands as they are now back underway here in Baku. What a race we've had so far, David. This is insane.
Wow. It is.
So Bruno is now coming round the final corner. Conor is just exiting the pit. Conor stays ahead by 2 seconds currently of Bruno Will, but the Haas boys are still close together.
Yeah. Wow. They only have Relic, who has been in the pit in front of them, but he only did 1 lap on his soft, so he will probably need to pit again.
Yeah, Relic at this current moment in time is a lot closer to Sardonyx, who's on 7-lap old hard compound tyres. And it's going to be interesting to see. And as most of the chat here, David, as I just look over to my left, they're talking about Gunter Steiner down at Haas must be losing his marbles right now. He must be losing his nuts.
Yeah.
Oh dear, I wonder which one of them's going to break the glass door. I wonder which one of them's going to break the glass door down at Gunter Steiner's office. And I would love to say that Patrice, but I'm not allowed to.
I thought about it for a while, and I don't know who to blame. I just think it was a racing incident.
Yeah,
one of them was going into the pit, and one of them wanted the slipstream, and yeah, lucky they didn't DNF both of them.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just looking at Relic now, who's in DRS of Sardonyx. He is gaining, but I don't think he's going to be gaining enough to make a move into turn 1. Oh, as he hits the back of it! Straight into the back of Sardonyx! Sardonyx, and there goes the racing point of Neo, who has to swerve and avoid it too! Gibby's going to get interested in this now! Neo takes the inside line of Sardonyx out to the mistake. Gibby goes for the outside line, and he's going to look to try and make a move here. Neo doesn't have DRS, and he's going to be under pressure as they're trying to go 3 abreast. Neo goes down the inside of Sardonyx. Is he going to get that move done? Sardonyx locks up, and they're still side by side now. Is Gibby going to make a move here? No, he isn't able to on this current occasion. But that was poor there. I think, was it Neo who hit the back of Sardonyx, or was it Relic that hit the back of Sardonyx that caused all it?
Yeah, it was Relic, and
oh, is there still battle in position?
Relic has damage from that.
Oh, that was just such a misjudgment there of braking. Went straight into the back of Sardonyx. Really well done though to Sardonyx for keeping that hit in line and not going into the barrier or going off track there, David. He kept it, which is very good from himself.
Yeah.
Just gonna have a look. Does Sardonyx have wing damage? Does any of these 3 have wing damage as they try to find some space? Sardonyx is
only
okay.
Relic, I think.
Yeah, only Relic and Instinct Will now has got onto the back of this train. This is currently the battle for P3.
Give me a second, mate.
Yep, not a problem, mate. Go ahead. So currently Instinct Will is going to be looking to get into this as FRA Sardonyx could be in a bit of trouble here going down the pit lane. He's only got 20% ERS, and so does Neo in fact, and Gibby's rocking 60%, and so is Instinct. They'll be waiting for any opportunity they can. Is Neo going to be able to look and take a move into turn 1? No, he's not. He backs off that and isn't able to get close, but he might be able to have a go in the second DRS range, as Bruno Will is now within 2/10 of his teammate, and he has closed that 2-second gap up rapidly and has now just set the fastest lap of the race. But here comes Neo now. Neo's going to have a look at Sardonyx. He goes for the inside line. He makes the move. He goes for the dive. Has he got it done? Yes, he has. And Gibby's going to take advantage of that move too. And he moves himself into P4. Bruno Will gets past Conor, and there's a car off, and it's Neo. Neo's got into the barrier off all that too as he rejoins the track. Bruno's got Conor, and Gibby made advantage of that. And here comes Sardonyx now on Gibby, going down for the inside line here towards the castle section. Sardonyx cuts the corner, but you're allowed to do that. And Sardonyx is back into 3rd place.
Back. Relic doesn't seem to suffer with that end plate, not that much. Oh yeah, he does.
You can't hear me? Okay.
You disappeared for a while, mate.
Are you sure you're okay, Dad? You're not drunk today, David?
No. Completely fine, but yeah, and now Recall wrote too. Stream lost your voice.
Oh, right, okay.
So we couldn't hear you for like 2-3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Right, we should be sorted now anyway. Should be all good. Well, Bruno is on the back of Instinct Will. He's currently in P3. Heading towards the DRS straight as Bruno. I don't know how he manages to jump that curb and keep it in shape coming towards that corner. It's ridiculous. And I think Bruno could have the possibility to get this job done before the line for the DRS detection zone, but I think he wants to just wait for that DRS, use as little ERS as he possibly can. DRS is now enabled. He's going to get on the slipstream. He's heading for the inside line here on Instinct's Will, and it looks like he's going to get that job done. And yes, he does. He moves ahead, and he's now moves in to P3. Now the next person looking to get past Instinct is going to be Conor Hart, but further back, BC Legends and Speedy. Them two are both battling. BC Legends has got ahead of Speedy, and here comes Conor Hart now on Instinct's Will. There side by side, heading towards turn 3. Is Instinct going to hang it around the outside? No, he doesn't. Conor Hart gets through on this occasion and moves himself up into P4. Looking further down the grid, Alfie on his debut race, not had the best of starts, but he's right behind Relic now. He's got DRS and overtake enabled. He's going to take the outside line here, going into turn 3. Is he going to get squeezed? Nearly hits the barrier there. I think he did with his rear and is unable to get past on this occasion. Oh, there's a wing. Where's that wing come from? Virtual safety car. Who's got that damaged wing? It's Sardonyx. Sardonyx in second has lost his entire front wing. That's going to hamper him even more.
Yeah.
Lost his entire wing as he locks up, trying to slow the car down as much as he can. And that's very unfortunate there. I saw a wing as I was on board with Conor Hart, David, going through the castle section, and the wing came out of nowhere. So that's a big shame for him. As we are now back underway, Bruno and Conor go around the outside of him. He's just going to be dropping places left, right and centre. But this moves both Haas boys back into the podium positions.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Kenneth's strategy is.
Yeah, well, he's currently got 12 seconds gap between him and Bruno. He's on a lot older tyres compared to him and Bruno. But it'll be interesting to see what job is able to be done here. As I'm just looking, Alfie is just still on the back of Relic. He's looking to try and make a move done here as the go break late into that corner. And Gibby is going to be interested in that battle too. So it could get a bit more spicy between them two.
Absolutely.
Later on. I mean, they are, in fact, in the second DRS zone. But Gibby's going to look at Alfie. Alfie mustn't have got the best of exits there, and Gibby's already alongside each other. They're both alongside each other, and there goes Alfie, really late brakes, and he's into the barrier, and he nearly takes Gibby with him. That's damage for Alfie. Gibby doesn't have damage from that, and he's okay, and damage for Alfie there.
Both his end plates.
Oh, it's a big shame. He really broke late there, David. He just couldn't get the car slowed, and into the barrier he went. That's such a shame for himself. Let's have a quick look. Nate Dogg is within a second of ERN Boots. And in fact, that's the closest gap right now. And most drivers out of a second, David.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting as Nate Dogg is currently heading towards the DRS zone. Boots is trying to get in within the 1 second of Instinct Will, which he's not managed to do there. Or has he? Yes, he has. He's managed to get into it. It says he's got DRS, but he's not enabling it, David. And there goes Nate Dogg. He goes through before turn 1, and that's his move done. Boots had DRS, it said for me, but he didn't enable it.
Oh, Boots is missing an end plate.
Okay. I got you now. But could this bring pressure now from Instinct Will, for Instinct Will, should I say, on Nate Dogg? This surely is going to be some pressure now. He's got to handle. He's on medium compound tyres compared to Instinct Will's 11-lap-old hard compound tyres. So it's going to be interesting to see how much pressure he can put on and if Boots can stay close to this.
So far, Kenneth's pace looks really good. Bruno is catching 1 or 2 per lap, but not more.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, what lap do you expect Kenneth to pit, David?
I know Kenneth. He's a stubborn. He will take those hards until the breaking point, I can promise you.
He will take it until he has a puncture.
yeah.
But
maybe if there's a safety car or stuff like that. If there isn't, I think he's going to try to take them to the end.
Yeah, I mean, he started on the hard.
12 more laps. No. Yes. No.
No, he's not pitted yet. He's not stopped. He's the only man out there yet to stop as he pits
now.
He pits now. There we go.
I was completely wrong.
He pits now, and that lets Bruno back into
So does Connor.
Connor pits. Has he got wing damage?
Oh, at least he got it going into the pit.
Oh, there comes Nate Dogg! Coming on the outside here with Instinct Will! Is he going to try and get that move done? He gets a 3-second time penalty for doing it for going off the track, and he's got that move done. Boots will be looking interested, and Kenneth comes back out in second! So that's even better for himself! Last to second! And he's still got a fresh set of mediums now, and could challenge Bruno Will as we look further back. Boots is looking to try and get past Instinct Will at the earliest opportunity, and he's done really there as Kenneth to keep that in P2.
That was a perfect strategy from Kenneth.
Yeah, it really was. Here comes Connor on Sardonyx. He's getting that move done, and he's got that move done. He's currently now in 11th position. He must have had wing damage, unfortunately, there, David, for himself.
Yeah, probably.
Ooh, Bruce is looking to get it in the castle section. Surely not. Is he going to try and do it? No, and he hits the back of him. He hits the back of Instinct Will. There has to be more wing damage there for Boots. I know he had an end plate missing, but that's surely got to be more wing damage there for himself. BC Legends is close behind Shoof. Currently at this time, the Sardonyx is staying behind Connor, but we know he's been overtaken. Boots, however, is still 6 tenths off. He will have DRS come down the straight, but I'm going to be looking at that time between Kenneth and Bruno. Currently 7.9 seconds is the gap, but he's on the fresh and medium compound tyres, so it's going to be interesting to see. But here comes Boots, overtaking Abel. He's currently in the slipstream of Instinct Will. He's going to get this move done, and he goes for the inside line, and he's probably going to get that done way before.
Both of them is missing end plates.
Turn
both
one.
Boots and Instinct Will.
Oh, he is, yeah. The Instinct Will's missing the left-hand side end plate, so that's going to affect the both of them there. Really could get caught up here by BCC Legends, especially if he doesn't have wing damage. He could really get caught up here and bring them two into the party. So Boots has got ahead. He currently moves into P4, and that's a yellow flag further down in Sector 1, and it's the Alfa Romeo of FRA Sardonyx, and he's missing his front right wing there, David. He's missing his front end plate and a bit more of the wing, and he's currently in 12th, and that's going to bring him down even further. Looking now, currently Neo in P12. He gets past Sardonyx after his damage. BC Legends is still behind, is now got actually behind Instinct Will. And BC Legends will be looking to get past him at the earliest available opportunity. And he's already less than a 10th, and he was going to look for it there. He did go for it. He had overtaken Abel, and he was looking very saucy to try and get that past and get that move done as he goes down to the braking zone. Luckily, doesn't hit the back of Instinct Will there. And now we'll be looking to get this move done down the straight, and Instinct Will is not in DRS range of Boots, so he will be very, very vulnerable right now. As Brett Stoke gets ahead of the stricken Sardonyx. Instinct Will touching the barrier there, very close to the barrier, and overtaking Abel now for BCC Legends, and he's got the slipstream, DRS enabled. He's going down towards turn 1, and there's a car ahead of Nate Dogg, who's no, it's not a ERN boost, and he goes to the inside line. Does BCC Legends and the Alpha Tauri hangs around the outside. Nook and Speedy are side by side, and Nook hits Speedy into the barrier, and Speedy spins round, and that's a big shame for himself. And there goes Speedy, countdown into P11. Luckily, doesn't have any damage.
No damage.
Instinct Will, BCC Legends gets ahead of Instinct Will into turn 3. And yes, David, was that Presto that set fastest lap, did you say?
Yep.
That's a good lap from him, and he's currently down in P13, so he's trying to remove that fastest lap away from any of the top 10. So, a very interesting race, in fact, so far, David, as we have a yellow flag, sector 1, and it's Neo. Neo's gone straight on into the braking zone, and he's dropped further down the pack.
No damage.
No damage for him, which is good. And currently on board with his teammate in the racing points, with ERN Shoot, who is currently behind Instinct Will, who has been struggling, David, with that end plate damage.
Yeah.
And has been losing places rapidly. You really need to keep. Oh, look how close BCC Legends is to Boots, David. Wow, we could have 2 overtakes here down the straight instantly.
Same with Boots, also missing an end plate.
Yeah, he really
Losing
is.
so much on that.
BCC Legends just looks like he wants to get past as soon as possible. He's in the slipstream, he's already pulled out alongside, and he's going to go for the outside line here, and he's got DRS enabled. He's going to make this move done, and he has got that move done, and Boots pits. Here comes Shoot on Instinct Will too, and Shoot will get ahead on this occasion, goes to the outside line into turn 1, and gets that move done.
And Connor fastest lap. And 5-second penalty for speeding in pit lane for Boots.
Oh, that's going to hurt Boots even more, as he's gone to put the soft tyres on, David. So soft tyres can go to the end easily from now on.
Yep.
Here comes Conor on Gibby. Conor gets past Gibby, and he gets that move done. Moving him back into the 8th place and back into some better points here, David.
Yeah, absolutely. Legends is in a really good position too.
Yeah, BCC Legends really is. And I'm looking at Relic now. Relic is right behind Instinct Will. We were talking about Instinct dropping places left, right, and centre due to his wing damage. And Instinct Will's going to send it down the inside. And they're both going to go for it here. And they keep out of contact. And Relic has got that move done right before the castle. And he moves up into P6.
And now Relic is right behind Shoof. And those two have a history.
Oh boy, tell me about it. I know they do. I know these two boys have a history, and we're about to see it live here at Baku. And it's going to, don't forget, David, I've just remembered, rain at the end of the race. However, I don't think it's going to be sustainable enough to change them onto the Inters.
Nah, it's probably going to be soft tiles.
Yeah, it could cause a couple of spins or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to happen. So I'm just looking on
Relic is
Relic.
so close. So close to DRS.
He's got super wings today, David. Absolute super wings by the looks of it. The only people currently in DRS range was, in fact, onto the podium. And Sardonyx is onto the podium, just drops out of that, fighting at the back of the pack. Relic, I imagine, soon will now be in DRS range. He now is in DRS range in the Mercedes, and we'll be looking to challenge that at any available opportunity. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, this is the only fight in DRS range apart from Sardonyx and onto the podium, and Sardonyx is about to get DRS further back there, David. He's about to get DRS, he's in the slipstream, and he is gaining at quite a considerable rate. He's now 5 tenths behind, 4 tenths behind. He's got close in the braking zone, and he may be able to make a move in the next one.
And look at Bruno. Doesn't need to worry about the 5-second time penalty anymore.
No, not currently, but I'm now quickly on board with Connor R, who is now behind the AlphaTauri of Instinct Will. But I'm just looking at onto the podium with Sardonyx 2 as they head towards turn 3, and no move is going to be made there on this occasion. But Relic now 4 tenths, David, behind Steve heading into the straight.
Yeah, it's super close.
It really is close. This is going to be like taking candy from a baby, I imagine, for Relic. He's got enough ERS. Connor R's looking to make his move. He went down the inside on Instinctual there by the looks of it, but didn't get that move done. DRS is now enabled for ERN Shooting. It's a Sector 2 yellow flag there, David, and I think it's FRA Sardonyx further back. Relic gets his move done. Here comes Connor R2. On Instinct Will, it's going to be a bit closer between these two. He's going to go for the outside line here. DRS round the outside, the hand get close, pushes wide, and Instinct Will nearly loses it. Manages to save it from losing it completely, and he does well there.
Wow.
This has been
what overtake.
This has been a nuts race, David. This has been insane.
Absolutely.
This has been
now
crazy.
It's going to be interesting to see how fast Connor can close the gap.
Alfie picks up a 3-second time penalty there from P14 currently.
And fastest lap to Boots.
Fastest lap to Boots, who was currently in 11th on soft compound tyres and is now onto the back of ERN Speedy, and Presto is behind him too on older mediums. So Speedy could be in a bit of have a bit of pressure here currently for the last positions, last point positions, should I say, down in P10. And as I think I can see, that is rain. That is rain. 6 laps to go.
Yep,
rain is falling now here in Baku. And I'm looking at it, David. Boots might have picked the right tyre to go on, especially at the end.
Absolutely.
It's not all over yet for Boots. It isn't all
same
over.
for Connor and same for Connor.
Oh, he's going down the inside of Speedy! He has gone down the inside of Speedy there! And he's got the move done! And he's got ahead there! That was a ballsy move to make, and he's got it done!
He's super fast on the softs.
Here comes Gibby. Gibby's coming on. Instinct Will now as well, David. Currently down in P8. Instinct Will just trying to see it out to the end by the looks of it. And here he comes now. He will have DRS. Slipstream enabled. And he's going to go for it. He's going to go for the outside line. He is going to go for the outside line. Instinct Will covers the inside line as much as it can. Gibby going around the outside. Instinct goes a bit too deep. And he still managed to get through there. No damage caused between the pair of them. Is Gibby going to do a switchback? He looks to go do it. And he does come and do it now. He's trying to get the power down as much as he can. They're side by side already. Heading towards turn 3. Here comes Gibby now. Heading towards turn 3. Has he got that move done? He gets ahead there. And he moves up into P8, does Gibby. Once again, David, Gibby just finds some grip anywhere and finds space absolutely anywhere.
Speedy has passed Boots again.
Ah, Speedy has passed Boots again. That's very well done there from Speedy. Boots is trying to
get... especially on the hard tires.
Yeah, Speedy's trying to get past at any available opportunity by the looks of it. He's weaving around looking for any gap he can take. And he's looking to try and get a move done as soon as... Is he going to do it here? Ooh, I thought he was going to go for it there and try and get better traction out of that corner to challenge him in the castle section there, David.
Oh, look at the grip difference between soft and hards. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Boots is just flinging it into a corner and it's gripping to any line he puts it on. And Speedy's trying to just I can't say this word, David. Can you please help me? Delicately? Is that how you say it? Is that delicately?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Something like that.
Stop laughing at me. Relic on BCC Legends though. Down the DRS zone. In 4th. And Relic has got ahead of BCC Legends. Presto and Boots. Presto's got ahead of Boots, in fact. Did you say you nearly lost it, David?
Yeah. Boots nearly lost it and Presto took advantage of it.
They're all trying to slipstream. Presto's trying to get Speedy and Boots is trying to get Presto. They're all going to head 3 abreast into turn 1. The Renault Ferrari and Sauber. Who's going to get ahead out of this pack? The Sauber. Oh my goodness. The Ferrari goes wide. Presto takes the inside line here. The Ferrari still hanging. Speedy nearly loses that and nearly loses positions to Boots too as they all scramble for positions. Boots is looking to come down the inside or go around the outside of Presto here. Last of the late breakers. He went to do the cutback. Here comes Speedy down the inside. He's not going to do a move there. Speedy's in the barrier as he loses the rear end. And that's going to take Speedy out of contention here. That's such a shame from him. Wow. We've just been seeing absolute chaos here today, David. I'm looking at Boots, still trying to get past Presto as much as he can. I'm also looking further ahead there, David. Connor R is within 2/10 of Shoot. So he's going to be looking to make a move done on the straight by the looks of it if DRS is not disabled anytime soon. But here comes Boots, he's in the slipstream.
Yes, same with Relic, he's catching NetDog really fast.
Yeah, he is actually, and I'm looking now on board with Connor R. They can't go flat through there anymore.
No.
Onto the podium, has gone onto intermediate tyres, by the way.
Oh, that's too early onto the podium. Absolutely.
Speedy's retired. Speedy's retired. Oh, there he is. He's retired down there, nearly the last corner there, and that's a shame. Nate pits too. Connor R also gets ahead of Shoe, so that's interesting to see. Boots will be looking to get a move done here.
NetDog from P3. Pits for intermediates. It's too early.
It's ballsy to pit for intermediates currently, but Speedy's out, so that's unfortunate for himself. He had wing damage there, and here comes Presto and Instinct Will. He's looking to try and make a move here, and Boots is going to take advantage of that too. And Instinct Will's trying to grip the car back, and he loses 2 places in turn 2 there, and that's unfortunate for himself. Boots had a little look down the inside there, but doesn't get a move done, and they're going to be gaining. I'm just looking at Nate Dogg now, David. He's 2 seconds to Presto, and I imagine that's going to be falling down as here comes Boots, in fact, round the outside here. Is he going to make a move done, or is he going to try and do a switchback on Presto? He does go for a switchback, but isn't able to get the right-hand turn in due to Presto's car being parked there. This is a fantastic battle between 2 different soft compound tyres here, David.
Yeah, if it doesn't get worse than this, it's absolutely not intermediates weather.
No, I think Nate's, unless, in fact, is he? Yeah, Nate is he gaining?
He is.
He is gaining?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he might be gaining time on Presto because Presto and Boots are battling.
Yeah,
that could be also another thing. He went from 4 seconds
he is
to 2.
actually gaining a bit from...
Bruno pits!
Bruno pits!
And he's serving us a 5-second time penalty! He's serving his penalty and he's put the inters on!
Yeah, it is raining more now. It is raining more.
Relic pits! Relic loses in the pit lane! What happened there? I'm not too sure what happened there. I don't think that was a reset to track. I'm not too sure about the pit lane there. Boots,
I didn't see.
Boots is now coming behind Presto. DRS is still enabled though, David. And here goes Presto! Went to... Oh! Boots has a slam on the brakes there as Presto went to come in and Boots went to stay out. Boots now currently comes out in 5th. Relic is next to him now, heading towards turn 2. Which one will get ahead? Oh, Relic takes the inside line. Boots hits the back of him. DRS is still enabled though, and Boots now activates it. Let's see if he can get there, but there's 2 laps to go, David, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens here.
Is Kenneth going to stay out? I think he is.
Would you risk it, David? I wouldn't risk it. Not sorry. I would risk it if you're in first from last, and it's going to be in this weather. I'd risk it.
Yeah,
DRS is now
DRS
disabled. Yeah, there we go. So DRS has now been disabled.
Yeah, I mean, he could pit. He will only lose Bruno.
Yeah,
I think he needs to pit. It looks super slippery.
Instinct Will is on 21 lap hold hard, and Kivi's going to take advantage of that too.
With wing damage.
I can't believe Instinct Will. I don't know how you've done it, sir. I really don't.
Full overtake now.
Beastie Legends on Boots. And Beastie Legends has got that move done on the intermediate compound tyres, and Kenneth pits for Inters. 2 laps to go, David, and this weather has come out of nowhere. So he does lose to Bruno.
From last to P2.
Nate Dogg will be nowhere near him, so that's really good for himself. I'm just looking now. Oh, Instinct Will's in the barrier. Oh, he's struggling to get any grip down at all. Presto's going to take advantage of that.
I don't know why he's not pitted.
Will Boots pit?
It's undrivable. Will be last in a couple of seconds.
Boots doesn't pit. Boots stays out in 6th currently. Gibby is gaining on Connor R. It's going to be interesting to see I mean, there's no DRS anymore, David, so it's going to be all about ERS now, isn't it? And Slipstream, trying to get close. Let's see now, Schoof is now on the back of Boots, and Schoof gets round and past Boots. Boots is really suffering here on these soft compound tyres. Is he going to be able to get the car slowed down? He is. Look how much he's fighting the car to get it turned in, and look how much that back end was squirming there. And it's a yellow flag, and it is a Renault.
It's a castle section.
And it's onto the podium. Onto the podium, he's still in the race, and he doesn't have wing damage. What?
Or maybe he just outbroke himself.
Instinct Will finally pits off those hard compound tyres. You took them a long time there, good sir, and you did well with them, especially with the wing damage you had. But this rain has really shook up this race, David. It really has. The two Mercedes, who had a terrible qualifying, are now 2nd and 4th.
Absolutely.
Yellow flag, sector 3, and I think that was onto the podium letting thingy by. Connemara gets past Boots. 2, Connemara's got past, and here comes Gibby. He's going to try and get past Boots here, and Gibby has got past Boots himself and moves himself into P8. So yeah, intermediate tyres was definitely the call there as Boots goes straight into the wall. But no, just a bit of end plate damage there. No wheel falling off there, luckily. Nobody close together now, David, after the round of pit stops. Last lap now.
Relic is really closing in to Natdog.
See if he's able to do it. I'm not too sure what the penalty situation is like at the moment, David, but we'll find that out at the end of the race.
Not me at all.
Gibby is also close to Connemara. Will he be looking to try and get a move done this lap? He's 6 tenths behind of Connemara. Hopefully he might be able to get a move done as there's a yellow flag, sector 1, and I think it's just onto the podium, letting drivers by.
Yeah.
Yep, it is. Thank you, David. Presto and Boots. Presto gets ahead of Boots. I think Boots will get the final point of the points, I guess, of the point places. In my mind, I decided to have a meltdown there, David. I didn't know what word I actually needed. Gibby is he's within a 1 second of Connemara, but he's not close enough to challenge. Relic is, I think, pushing to try and get that third. Oh, Relic loses it in the castle section, and he spins round as we go on board of him. BCC Legends will collect 4th position. Schoof is about to come up. Schoof is about to come up, and here he's now battling with the back marker of onto the podium there.
Oh.
And Schoof is about to head and get close into him, and this could really help Schoof here get P5, but that's gifted BCC Legends P4, and Bruno Will takes 1st position here in Baku. Kenneth is behind, but here comes Schoof on Relic. Schoof goes down the inside line before the straight, and he's got the move done, and he moves up into P5. Kenneth finishing 2nd all the way from last. A very well-deserved podium place there for him. Nate Dogg is finishing in 3rd. That's really good from himself too. BCC Legends will come over the line in P4. As Relic is now under pressure from Connemara too. Connemara's going to put pressure here. BCC Legends, Schoof, Relic, Connemara all finishing the same positions. Gibby, Presto is about to come across the line too. Gibby finishing in 8th place there. Here comes Presto. Yep, he finishes that. Boots in 10th. Don't know how he's lasted so far on these soft compound tyres. He's currently in 10th position, and he's weaving, saying goodbye to the camera. But this could really, I wouldn't risk that on a set of soft compound tyres, David, in the wet. That's risky as it is.
Absolutely.
Look how close Connemara finished behind Relic there, David. 6th and 7th. A 10th. Yep. A 10th between the two of them. What a race. Bruno Will finishing in P1 after a pit stop drama between the two Haas boys, shall we say. Kenneth in 2nd, 18 seconds behind. That could be due to penalties too. And Natdog finishing in P3. And I think, David, I'm correct in saying Natdog's 1st podium in European race night.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So a big congratulations to Natdog for your 1st podium there. Well deserved. Yeah, you kept it clean, you did well. But let's start talking about drive of the day, David, and I think we both know who we're going to say here.
Yeah, absolutely. Even the game got it right this time, so.
Yeah, Kenneth, from last to first, you, not first,
Absolutely.
sorry, second, I do
Second.
apologise, that's disrespecting
Yeah.
Bruno Will there of his victory. I do apologise there, Bruno, but last to second there, Kenneth, you had a fantastic drive. You played the strategy well from the hard compound tyres and then changed them over. You did well there, and you do take second place. What a race.
Yep, this was better than I expected.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. So Bruno takes P1, Kenneth there in P2, Nat Dog in P3, PC Legends P4, Shoot P5, Relic in P6, Connor P7, Gibby P8, Presto P9, and Boots rounding off that final point position. And this is only going to increase Bruno Will's gap at the top of the table even more.
Yeah. Even a 5-second penalty can't stop him.
No. You can't stop him. He served that under the in the pit stop too, didn't he? If I remember rightly.
He did.
So that's insane.
Yep, too bad for Connor, but
yeah, it's a shame for Connor. It was also a shame for Relic on the last lap there.
yeah,
in the Castle
on the
section.
last lap.
It's a
Shit.
big shame. Very big shame.
So close.
There. Yeah, it was. It was. But that's gonna wrap it up here for European race night. I've been Dame Zero alongside me, Mr. ERN Stormer, aka David. We've had a fantastic race here in Baku, Azerbaijan. Bruno Will took P1, second Kenneth, and third Nat Dog taking his first podium of the season. And we're back here tomorrow for Division 2, where ERN Storm will be racing me on Tuesday, both at 7:30.
Yep.
And we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys there. Next up is Canada on the list for Division 1. So we'll see you guys next week. Ta-ra.
Bye.